Pinellas County, Florida is home to 1 million residents whose drinking water, wastewater, and solid waste systems are all managed by the Pinellas County Utilities Department. Ken Osborne, who has been their SCADA Systems Coordinator for 33 years, sat down with us and explained how he first brought ThinManager into their operations system.
Well, typically before we had just a PC environment when we're on PCs, and we had to manage all those PCs and licensing and hard drive problems and issues common throughout PC environment being in a wastewater field. When we saw the thin client idea of having like a dumb terminal, we looked at that, and also we saw the ACP part of it where it's easy to manage. We went that direction just for ease of managing to secure a desktop where people couldn't leave the Wonderware and go into something else. ACP software allowed us just to have one program running all the time, and it was easy to manage off one console.
The difficulty managing those PCs, however, was secondary to the effort involved in replacing and deploying new machines when failures occurred.
There was a lot, because you had to first get a new PC, you had to load all the HMI software on it and all the drivers and all those things you need to get going. And then link it on the network and load it, copy the application over, and there's a lot to it, where with a thin client you just actually just turn it back on, or you configure the IP, and it finds the ThinManager software, and you click on it and boom, there it is.
Once he made the switch to a ThinManager-ready thin client system, he immediately began to realize a return on his investment.
Yeah, it definitely costs less than a workstation or a PC, and the ease of deploying it is much quicker. If you're going labor-wise, it's much quicker. Time is money, but if you're going through integration of a project, it's easier to deploy out. The hardware definitely costs less than a workstation.
Ken then described to us how moving to the ThinManager-ready platform simplified the management of their network.
With ThinManager, probably the best feature I like myself personally is how we can lock down the desktop of the user, of the operator, using the interface. And the old way to do it with the PC, each PC had to lock down to what they're allowed to use. With ThinManager, it's just a quick on the configuration, and it only allows one application to be run. So there's a quick configuration, peace of mind, and there's no concerns on what's happening on those consoles when they're doing their job.
12 years and countless upgrades later, Pinellas County is still using ThinManager as their network management solution for its consistency and reliability.
I must say, we never had any problems with it. We use that as a template and duplicate it to all the sites, and it never has let us down. Never been any issues. If your facility has multiple PCs that you're running for your plant or your factory, you have the option of going to a terminal server with thin clients. I would go that direction every time. The ease of maintaining it makes your life much easier. You sleep at night, makes your job much easier.
High praise indeed for a man who is responsible for making sure the water is always on for the 1 million residents of Pinellas County.
My name is Ken, and I use ThinManager, even on my Commodore 64.